Good morning, everyone. Eric Grossarth here with EastIdahoNews.com, and I am in Salem, Idaho, off of 1900 East. Now, this morning, the Rexburg Police Department tells me at around 7 they got to the home of Chad Daybell at 202 North 1900 East, along with the FBI and the Fremont County Sheriff's Office to serve a search warrant again on the home of Chad Daybell this morning. Now, we aren't allowed to get super close, but I'll kind of show you what we have here. If you can see down the road here, there is a roadblock about 100 yards from me, and then beyond that is Chad Daybell's house. Police say that they'll be here for at least several more hours here at the home of Chad Daybell in Salem. It's a sealed search warrant, so they can't share with us what they are looking for, but they are here along with the FBI and the Fremont County Sheriff's Office. Now, we know the Rexburg Police Department is involved in the search for two children who went missing in September, 7-year-old Joshua Vallow and 17-year-old Tylee Ryan. JJ's now 8 years old. But they went missing back in September, and their investigation handles that. And there's been another search warrant back here in January that we know of. Tammy Daybell, Chad Daybell's wife, died suspiciously, and we're still awaiting the autopsy. But this is a Rexburg Police Department search warrant. They are here at the home with the help of the Fremont County Sheriff's Office and the FBI here in Salem, Idaho, which is just a few minutes north of Rexburg. I woke up around 7:15, was here in a couple minutes outside of this home. Again, the Rexburg Police Department got here at the home of Chad Daybell around 7 this morning and began serving this search warrant. It's kind of hard to see down this road, but there is roadblocks near Chad Daybell's home. They aren't letting the public through. They'll be here, it sounds like, several hours or most of the day here on 1900 East, and have closed the road down as they search Chad Daybell's home. We don't know what they're searching for. All we know, it's the Rexburg Police Department being helped by Fremont County Sheriff's Office and the FBI. Rexburg Police have been looking for these kids for months, who were last seen in September. Tylee was last seen sometime at the beginning of September in Yellowstone National Park, and then JJ last seen at a school in Kennedy Elementary in Rexburg before they disappeared. Their mother, Lori Vallow Daybell, is sitting behind bars on $1 million bail related to their disappearance in Madison County. So again, for those of you that are just tuning in, we have the Rexburg Police Department here. Wait for that to pass. So for those of you just tuning in, we have the Rexburg Police Department here at the home of Chad Daybell, being assisted by the Fremont County Sheriff's Office and the FBI to serve a search warrant. Now, they tell us that the search warrant is sealed, so they can't explain what they're looking for at all. We aren't sure what led to them serving a search warrant today. A lot of you are asking, where are the kids? And that's really the question on a lot of our minds. Where is JJ Vallow and Tylee Ryan, who've been missing since September? The Rexburg Police Department will be here for at least several hours most of the day, searching the home of Chad Daybell on the 200 block of 1900 East. It's a very rural area. I mean, I can kind of show you out here. There's not a whole lot. There's some cows out here, and homes are spread out on properties out here. Chad's house is probably about a quarter of a mile down the road from where I'm at the media staging area here on 1900 East. They have the road blocked several 100 yards in each direction from Chad's house, so we can't see what exactly is being searched at the home. Yes, so somebody's asking, didn't they already do a search there? The Rexburg Police Department, I came up here in beginning of January, around January 3rd, when the Rexburg Police Department, along with Fremont County Sheriff's Office, FBI, all served the search warrant. They're looking for items possibly in relation to the death of Tammy Daybell, as well as several other things. In their search for the kids, the suspicious death investigation, all of that being done here at the home of Chad Daybell. Now they're continuing to search there. They got here around 7 this morning to serve the search warrant here in Salem, Idaho. So again, for those of you, we have a few more people tuning in. I'm Eric Arth with East Idaho News. So I'm here at the home of Chad Daybell, here just down the road from where I'm at. The Rexburg Police Department got here around 7, along with help of the Fremont County Sheriff's Office and the FBI, to serve a search warrant. Now the search warrant is sealed, so we don't know what that entails, but we do know that this is a search done by the Rexburg Police Department, and they've been investigating the disappearance of 2 kids, 8-year-old Joshua Vallow and 17-year-old Tylee Ryan, who disappeared back in September. The road here is blocked off here on 1900 East for at least several hours, could be most of the day, while they search for who knows what inside this home. It's the second time that they've served a search warrant that we know of here at the home of Chad Daybell. They searched back in January and they pulled several items out. We were a lot closer then, so we were monitoring kind of what was coming and going from the house, but we are at least a quarter of a mile down the road from Chad's house, so I can't see too well what's going on down there. But they've been here for a while and will likely be here for a while longer, searching the home in relation to these missing children. So this is in Salem, Idaho. Rexburg's just a few minutes down the road. Salem's a small community. Chad actually, so Rexburg's in Madison County, but just by Chad's home's the Fremont County line. So this is in Fremont County, just minutes away from Rexburg, where they are, the Rexburg Police Department, along with the FBI and Fremont County Sheriff's Office, are serving a search warrant on the home of Chad Daybell. We don't know if he was home this morning or what led up to these moments, but all we know, they got here around 7. There's a heavy police presence here. There's roadblocks on all the roads that could lead up to Chad's house, this 1900 East, as well as a small side road. So if you kind of look in the distance, those white cars there is where that roadblock is. They're keeping the media here at the media staging area. But cars are having to turn around where this is at. And for those of you wondering, we don't know what they're searching for. I mean, it could be some time before we find out what that is involving. Some of you are wondering if Chad stayed in the house. We've heard he's stayed at the home several times. Someone says to see if we can get a little closer. They're asking us just to kind of stay back. This is a fairly busy road here, so they're having us stay in this media staging area. It's a little turnoff down the road from Chad's home, so nobody can get closer right now. Other than we're about a quarter mile down the road from where Chad's house is. There is quite a large police presence. They have the road blocked off and are turning people, detouring them around the area here. So we got word shortly after 7 this morning that they are here at the house. Came out here as quick as we could. And it is true, they are searching the home of Chad Daybell, who's married to Lori Vallow Daybell, whose 2 children, 8-year-old Joshua Vallow and 17-year-old Tylee Ryan, disappeared back in September. Now, Tylee was last seen at Yellowstone National Park. The FBI released some photos, and we're asking people to help them submit any photos that were in relation to the disappearance. And then weeks later, J.J. Vallow was last seen at his school at Kennedy Elementary on September 23rd, and then he disappeared. Wasn't seen. His mom said that she was homeschooling him, pulled him out of school, and then shortly thereafter, Chad Daybell's former wife, Tammy Daybell, died at her home suspiciously. We're still waiting results from her autopsy. And then from there, Chad and Lori got married, and we found out about this case where they are searching for 2 children. They haven't been seen since September, and that's the question on everybody's mind. Where are the kids that have not been seen for several months? Lori Vallow Daybell, their mother's been sitting in the Madison County Jail since she was first arrested in Hawaii, and then she was brought here to Rexburg beginning of March, where her bail is set at $1 million. She hasn't posted that bail here at all. So just kind of a layout of where things are. Not the Snake River, but there's the Teton River just north of where I'm standing here in Fremont County. And then down the road is Chad Daybell's house, where it's not the first time that there's been a search here. As you can see where that white truck was turning, the road's blocked off there. They're keeping everybody kind of back away here while they go to search the home of Chad Daybell. We don't know what led up to the search warrant being served this morning. All we know is they got here around 7, went in with the Fremont County Sheriff's Office and the FBI, the Rexburg Police Department did, and they are serving a search warrant. As of right now, someone asked if they're going to be doing a press conference. They said right now they don't have plans quite yet to give that press conference in relation, but they did tell us what we do know is that at 7 they got here to the home. It's on North 1900 East in Salem, just north of Rexburg, Idaho, and they're searching his home, and then they are being helped by the FBI, Fremont County Sheriff's Office, while they look inside of Chad Daybell's home for some sort of evidence. The search warrant's sealed, so we can't find out right now what they exactly are looking for. So those of you just kind of tuning in right now, we're live just in Fremont County in the Salem area on 1900 East while they are searching the home of Chad Daybell with help from the FBI and the Fremont County Sheriff's Office. They got here around 7 this morning. They are serving that search warrant, and it could be several hours, could be most of the day. They have the road blocked off, so we can't see what's happening now. A lot of you are wondering if Chad's here. We don't know if he was here this morning. We know he's been staying in this house with several of his kids since returning from Hawaii, where he was with Lori Vallow. And when they were there, the kids weren't seen. The kids were last seen in September. So someone's wondering if we can't get any closer. They've asked us to stay back in the area where we are now. It's a little media staging area about a quarter of the mile down the road from Chad's house. They have roadblocks on both sides of 1900 East, the north and south end, as well as a small side road that passes along Chad's house about a quarter mile in each direction. So we can't quite see what's happening Currently, all we know is that the Rexburg Police Department did confirm they are serving the search warrant here at Chad's house. They are being helped by the FBI and the Fremont County Sheriff's Office. Chad hasn't been arrested or charged with anything yet. His wife, Lori Daybell, was arrested. So someone's asking if we can move a little closer. If you can see those white cars in the distance, that is the roadblock here. So we're going to kind of wrap up here. We're going to wait and see what happens as throughout the day. East Idaho News will be here, keeping you updated to the moment. Again, just to time out here, we're going to go charge our phones and things. But we're here outside the home of Chad Daybell. They're serving that search warrant, and we'll keep you updated throughout the day.